Hello my friends, I'm doing this video on Google Plus for those of you that are not familiar with it yet, and about the advantages of also having a Google Plus account, especially now that you can make Google Pages. Okay, right here I had already logged in to my personal account, and to have a Google Plus account you will need to have a Gmail account, a Gmail email address, for obvious reasons because it belongs to Google, right? And once you have created your account, you can go to plus.google.com, and that way you can just create the Google Plus account. But this video in particular is not about how to create the account, but to give you an overview of how Google Plus works and all the different areas. And first of all, here is the first button is the stream, and when you click there, that's like the newsfeed on Facebook. Once you log into Facebook, in fact, let me change to Facebook, and I go here to the top, and I will click on newsfeed. So this newsfeed is actually the same thing. It acts the same way as in Google Plus, and you can see all the stream that have been created by you and by all the people that are in your circles. And here in this second button, you can upload and create libraries of photographs, and you can share those libraries, and you can see all the photos on all the circles. And this is pretty neat because that way you can see all the photos that they have posted, and you can even share them also. Okay, because I have here, you can select photos from your circle from your phone. Only the Androids work at the moment, not the iPhone, for obvious reason. Android is going to be the first one because the technology belongs to Google. If you want to see your own photos, you can click here for your own photos of you, whatever you upload, and you can create your albums if you have any albums. And then you can, if you have more than one in one album, then you can, select them from here. That's pretty neat. To upload a photo, all you have to do is click on this button, and then you can drag and drop the photo, and you can just click here, this button here, and select navigate. If I click there, a window is going to pop up for you to select the picture that you want to upload. Okay, but I'm not going to upload anything. And here you can replace this if you want to create a new album. Otherwise, she's going to use the date, but you can use an existing album by clicking here, and then you can select from the different albums that you have, and that's how you can categorize all your pictures. Let me click cancel because I'm not going to add any photo right now. And here is the circles and your profile. Okay, this is the page that people are going to see when you have, for example, in your blog, you have buttons for people to add you to circles. In fact, let me go to one of my websites. Okay, here's one of the website, and I'm here at the blog because I wanted to show you. Okay, this is a widget, and when people wants to add you to the circle and they click there, they're gonna arrive to the page that I just showed you, your profile, so that they can see what you are posting, if they if they like what you're doing. So that's very important that you fix up your photos, whatever you want to put there. Remember that this is a personal profile. You cannot do business as a personal profile. Technically, you cannot do business, but you're always doing business when you communicate with other people. What they mean is that you should not have a company logo here because this is personal. You can do that with the pages though, but not here. Okay. Now, the powerful thing about Google Plus are the circles. For example, these are a lot of people that I have added to my circles, and these are different circles. When you want to create a circle, all you have to do is click here. In fact, I'm going to create a sample. Sample circle. And then you can start adding people from people that you know. But what I'm going to do once I create this circle, this is going to help you organize all the people that you know. Now, let's say that you added some people here, and let's say I want this person to be in this circle. All I have to do is drag that person to this circle, and now that person is going to appear on both. Okay, he has been added. You see, that's the little face. If I roll over other circles, you can see a bunch of people there. And if I click on the circle itself, I'm going to be able to see the person that belongs to that circle. And there is an advantage for that. I'm going to delete him. If you want to delete it, make sure that person is on another circle, otherwise that person is going to be deleted too. So click on the person and make sure it's blue, and then click here, remove. You can view that person's profile, and you can do other actions here, and you can share the circle with other people if you want. So let me select him, and I'm going to remove him. Now this circle is empty. Now when you have a circle, once you click on it, for example, if I click on this circle, notice down here it's giving me the option to edit the circle or to delete it. So I'm going to delete the sample circle. I'm going to click on it again, and now I'm going to click delete. The edit is for if you want to change the name of the circle. I'm going to hit delete, and then that circle is going to roll over and now it's gone. Okay. Why it's important that you categorize people? There's a reason, because you can share information with those selected groups. You don't have to share a post. For example, if I'm going to post something, I will click here on the stream, and then I have the option here to make it public. If I don't want to make it public, I will click here on this X. That way only the people that I select are going to receive that post. And if you want all the people in your circles, you can select this, or you can just take this off. And if you don't want it to be public, you just click here, and now you can select a particular, let's say I want to follow it with these people, just these 4 people in this group, and that message is going to be seen by those people only. Now this is really great, and it's more difficult to do in Facebook. I'm going to show you why. Let me close this because I'm not going to post it. To make lists here on Facebook is more difficult. You actually have to go, let me go to Michael's. You actually have to go to a friend's profile, and then you will see this here. And this is for when you can see the list. You see this button here, the link show all list. That's where you create. I have different lists, and then you can create a new list. So it's very difficult because first there's too many steps. You have to go to the person's profile just to make a list. There's no direct link that I know of to create a list, and that's how you create. And then you type your list name and then add the person, which is really, to me, very, very cumbersome. And I created this list when the other profile was on, and now it's different, so everything is different. But here is very easy because all you have to do is go to the circle and drag that person into whatever list you want to group them. All right, so in another video I'm going to go over through other features of Google Plus.